Alright, well, hello everyone. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I was messing with my volume earlier. Sorry about that. Anyways, welcome back to the server. Um, I now have a Martian Manhunter, so we can make mining faster. And whenever Melon Farm is brought back to the server, I have one of the pieces necessary to, to who get the Omnitrix. And who took all the furnaces that have not been uh, uh, crap. I promise I'm not this bad with the whisper command. One problem with being a titanium rank is people have a lot of some people just need some repairs. As long as they give me actual damaged items, it's fine. Oh, usually he has me repair his armor as well. Where is he? It continues. There's a very weird. No, there's a very weird glitch that goes on. That goes on. Hmm. What does Power Stew need? It was probably an accidental teleport. Those does happen a lot. Anything new in the farm? I think he left. So the well, the third floor is finished. Ooh, there's a Creedles. Oh, while I'm here, I may as well pick some up. We'll go have a look. I'll have a look. I hate Creedles. No helicopter noises. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting to get Creedles today, so. Let's go check the suit database and see what I want to do today. Did I leave my doors open or was somebody here again? Yeah, well, all of them are still down here. I need to get to work on on that villager and breeding machine that Toad sent me. Not Toad. Oh my gosh. That Beat Up sent me. Uh, not much. Looks like what's it called? Uh, looks like uh, looks like Secret Heroes. There we go. Still isn't here. Hmm. I'm not really sure what suit I should go for next. Hmm. Anything in here? Just this Sinured Cactus. We're gonna need to go to Trinium Mine. Oh, yeah, and also, I have a dog and a Creedle now. Um, so, yeah, well, is this just what I do now? I just go mining every day. Well, I guess it could be worse. So let's see. What else can I tell you about the pre-reset server? Um, so I think I talked about the mining suit last time, but yeah. So Martian Manhunter is gonna. I miss having it assigned to V, not B. So yeah, Martian Manhunter is really useful because he can turn intangible. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Just ignore chat. Alright, just ignore chat. Um well, alright, Martian Manhunter is really good for mining. it doesn't matter which one you get. I suggest you go with the comic book version, as that one actually has Heat Blast. Now that I think about it, I should probably get to work on that one. But yeah. Again, I'm sorry that we keep on having to go mining, but in this server, there's not much I can really do, which is unfortunate, as in my opinion, this is a good server. There's just nothing to do. I don't think so. Yeah, there are two in the mod. Kind of makes sense. Like, I don't. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think any Martian Manhunter is ever error proof, because again, a lot of these guys are accurate to their movie or comic book adaptations. Sometimes they're not though. Uh, I don't know. I should have. I should probably always have my sword out ready. There we go. Now, the only things of real import. Ooh, that's important. The only things of importance are the name tags, as unless the Melon Farm creator fixed this, you could name a mob like one of the required mobs to get the Omnitrix. You could just name them that and then kill them 20 times. I hope they don't patch this out, because finding silverfish is no easy task. And yeah, so it's never fun. To like, you have to go find a stronghold. You need to hope it wasn't looted, and yeah, so it's just a disaster. I need to stop getting sidetracked. But oh, oh come on! I was barely touching the lava. Um, One thing I guess I am glad about post reset server is that people that stopped logging on are back. A good example of this is Toadmaster 15. They got bored with the server and left. I don't know why I stayed on. Maybe it was because I believed I still had stuff to do. Oh, dueling goes on. And yeah, but a lot of people that I got into contact with on this server through the chat, they left. They left the server, but post reset, most people I know and spoken to are back, and it makes me happy. As the well, I wanted it. The server is this server is chaos, but during the end times of last season, the chaos was turned down, mainly because the people that caused it weren't on. I could cause it if I so chose to, but I never did. Sometimes I would start something just by mistake. I have a lot of screenshots of just the randomness that I was a part of. It made me happy. And yeah, I'm glad to see people, I'm glad to see these people back. Although, most of them don't know that a reset has happened, which is disappointing to say the least. Ah, there we go. I was, no. Okay, well, I don't know what that was all about. Also, I believe last video I was talking about how I hope a player called Big Pappy Chris comes back. Well, the funny thing is that after that recording, a few hours later, he came back. Of course, since he doesn't check his Discord at all, he didn't know that the server is resetting. So yeah, but still, it's like he saw the video and knew I wanted him back. Oh wait, no, I just ignored. I forgot whenever I uploaded this. I uploaded it this morning. I yeah. So, anyways, so yeah, I'm glad he's back. As I think I said this last video, he found my channel. Again, I'm not sure how, but he did, and yeah. He's the reason why I'm recording the server now, because I told him in November I would. November came around, but I just didn't have any ideas. There was nothing to do, so kept on being pushed back further and further. Till December rolled around, and these are right? October, November, December? I don't know. I'm bad at keeping track of the names of the dates and their orders whenever it comes to the end. But eventually, well, November ended with not a single video on this server. And again, that's just because by the time we found out I had a channel, I did everything I needed to. So there's no reason for me to record because, like I've said before, what was I going to show you guys? But again, thanks to post reset, well, yeah, I now have content somewhat. It's not very good in my opinion, but it's a start. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll find something. Actually, so something also happened yesterday. One of the players, I believe it was like AFK Master, asked one of the owners, only a hero packer is online today, which is weird. But then again, we all have lives outside of the server. And well, it was like, hey, our new player's just doomed. And well, there was probably more to the message, but I forgot to screenshot it. So essentially, what he was asking is that at a certain point, the caves are mined out. And last season apparently lasted around 2 years. But eventually, the caves will run out of exposed tritium. But the problem wasn't that new players were doomed because of the lack of resources. I joined around early September, pre-reset. It was either late August or early September. I can't, for the life of me, remember. Ooh, these are rare. And yeah, no, I didn't have a problem with resources. The main problem, in my opinion, were that most new players, in my opinion, just probably didn't want to put into work. Simple as that. If what I mean by that, like less think of it less as being lazy and probably just wanting the just have someone else do it for them. I'm not sure why, but it's any guess is better than mine, I guess. But yeah, so again, it wasn't that there were no resources. It's just that new players, they didn't really want to put into work. Some of them did. Some new players did come and try to put into work. But also, this mod can be confusing at a first glance. It's big, the hero packs make it more confusing as it goes, so yeah. And that's essentially why, like, there's nothing to worry about, alright? You have to be a madman to empty out the entirety of the cave system. So, yeah, it's physically impossible. And like that. can't speak today. Uh, and like, yeah, it's just that people didn't want to put in the work. Now, there's a difference between here about for asking for help and then just asking for the stuff. In this case, asking for help is just like help getting gold or paying to get gold. Beggars, they use the fact that they're a new player to their advantage. To like one player around day 2 joined and asked, "Hey, does anyone have a suit? Does anyone have a suit I can have?" Now, this isn't really new, but they were a new player, meaning they didn't have anything unlocked. Oh, Mayhem's online. And like, that's the problem. They want to get ahead. Well, they don't want to put in the work in getting the suit and grind out all those materials. And it's why they're called beggars. Because they beg for the materials so then they don't have to. Um, Again, it's honestly the best thing you can do is just ignore them to the best of your to your ability, and it's simple. I know from personal experience, not because I was a beggar, but because I had to deal with a beggar, and that is that if you tell them, if you communicate to them, they're most likely to come back to you later and ask for more because again they know that you will probably give them it. Again, I'm going off of a personal experience with a player pre-reset, um, and like yeah, so the person I'm talking about said stuff uh, like I'll do it eventually. Like I told them to do it themselves. They usually came to me. I eventually got sick and tired of it. And yeah, that is how I see most beggars. They say they're gonna do it, so then you will do it for them, and then they'll come back to you. And if they ever like, I don't think I've ever seen this, but they'll probably be like, I can't see it or something like that. But like, it's because they didn't look. One thing I know from my experiences of looking for Dwarf Star is that it's there. It's hard to see and spawns pretty. That was weird. And spawns only in the desert and usually only in clumps of one. So is that you can find it. You just have to look for it. Those that can't say they can't find it, well, like I do believe they looked, but whenever new players say they can't find it, makes me doubt that they actually looked. Because again, like they want someone else to do it. Now, I'm not saying that every new player is like this. No, again, like I was a new player at once. I got to where I was because I strip mined a lot. Um, to get the amount of Titrinium I had, I was able to a player by the name of Written Scroll brought me to a farm, and it is why I was able to get Creedle shells. So yeah, it allowed me to well, yeah, just do it on my own. And then eventually I was able to get more Dwarf Star. I to get the other suits I needed. Because again, I looked, I also made a lot of deals. But like most new players, they all do the same thing as me. They will learn the ways. They will ask for help. They won't ask for their for someone to do it for them. Now there is like I do have another example of this of just someone that would just ask for the items, but I mean I guess I can talk about them. It's fine. Their name was Voltaire. Voltaire. It was spelled very weirdly. Watch. It was spelled like that. They are a let's just say they were a beggar. Uh, and bounties are being set again. And like, I'm not gonna go into too much detail. Like, just and near the end, they were like, okay, can you like go get the like? There's a difference between they needed the Wither Skulls for like I believe the Omnitrix, but like uh, yeah, no, that's fine. I asked for help with getting Wither Skulls as well, but like here's the thing. Usually most people want to be paid because the server has a spawning issue and Wither Skulls are very rare. So yeah, and like he only had diamonds, so that was about it. Um, like my problem lies with the fact that he said he would do it. Like he was the person to use the "I'll do it" excuse type of thing, and then just go back to the people that decided it was a good idea to talk to him. So yeah, like I don't really see him much as a beggar. He is and he isn't. Um, but yeah, so like he's another good example. He isn't back on the server. Uh, he had a very weird joining schedule. He just appeared, did his own thing, asked for a lot of help actually in getting simple materials that you can get yourself. The Wither Skulls don't really count. Like you can do it yourself, but it's better to also ask for help. Weirdest, yeah, he could have bought him from B Dub if he decided to make the money for it, but no, he didn't. And that's the thing. Like, yeah, he's probably Voltier's probably a child. All right, I've been told that he's probably a child that just doesn't understand. But like, I don't see age as a good excuse for anything. And so I'm not holding it too much against him, I guess. As well, like, why should I? If he really is just a kid that doesn't understand and what he's doing, even though he does, he probably does. Most kids aren't that dumb, but just doesn't understand that not everything is gonna be cheap. Then yeah, no, that makes more sense. 'Cause again, kids, some kids will never understand, won't understand like why one thing is more expensive than the other. Like, and that's fine. Do I think that's an excuse to essentially say that no one is gonna pay for that and that it's a scam? Of course not, because well, it does tell me that he at least knew about a little about money. And well, yeah. Hmm. Got the knave. Got yo. Who got the knave Moon Knight? Kaden, what are you saying? Anyways, where was I? Right. No, I do not believe that is a reason why. That's a good reason why. Like, the thing is that he was wrong either way. B Dub was, as I know him, really good. Trying to where I want to put the. He was a salesman. All right, he had around $1 million because of his businesses. He usually charged around 150 $1,000. And you know what? I still see it as a fair price considering that most things he charged that much were Super Eternium, scanning his dog for the Omnitrix, or Wither Skulls. Like, maybe not everyone agrees with that, but like, still, I agree with those pricings because I myself have had to, like he found some dogs. I paid for a dog. It was again $150,000. I find that as a fair price considering that dogs, they weren't the easiest to come upon. On even now, I was lucky to find a dog. So yeah, again, I find those prices very reasonable as I have had to put into work in getting it. Of course, for the Wither Skulls, K Kraken. He helped me by giving me his looting swords, which of course, upped the chances of them dropping, but still I had to kill a lot of wither skeletons hence to get my hands on one. So, yeah, I find those to be reasonable prices as you can either just find a way to make 150 grand, which was fairly easy thanks to the block shop, or you could just, do it yourself. And while I'm usually preferring the do-it-yourself method, that doesn't mean I don't that doesn't mean that you can't, just buy it and save yourself the amount of trouble it is just to get a skull. And like, yeah, again, I actually asked Beat Up about his pricing. He did give me an explanation, but I can't pull it up right now. So, yeah. Now this isn't supposed to be like the player review that I promised, that I said I would do in 2025. That is still on its way. I just need to figure out how YouTubers like Pastra. Sorry if I mispronounce his name. Animate Clyde. Like I don't know if it's a post recording thing and they're just assigning Clyde a different expression to match his emotion, or like in his live streams, he mentioned something about Clyde being stuck in an angry position because one of the .exe games were using arrow keys, which were assigned to show off one of Clyde's different emotions. So like I don't know if that's its own separate thing or it's a part of his recording process, but if I can figure it out, that would be nice. So yeah, that the video is still planned along with the SMG4 review, and I just realized I spent this entire episode mining again. I'm sorry, guys. The recording's already hit 27 minutes, so let's collect this last gold and then we'll head back. Well, honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hey, because I of course did. It's nice to be able to talk while I mine. And so yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.